My use of the title from untouchable to Dalit was to indicate the idea that the untouchables of India had themselves chosen a new identity, that of Dalit, a ground down oppressed, to indicate their lack of belief in being polluting, their sense that their condition was the fault of the caste system, and their inclusion in the Ambedkar movement of all those subordinated by their religious, social, and economic status. The word is now current among all those who subscribe to these beliefs, although Harijan is still current among Gandhian and many high caste and scheduled caste is legal term for untouchables. I use the term aware that not all Dalits are comfortable with it. It indicates the vitality and innovation of the Ambedkar movement. In the short space of time since this book was published in 1992, there have been some new development in Ambedkar movement and a great many new publications. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar continued to be even more important, although almost 40 years have passed since his death in 1956. What is even more interesting, however, is that there continue to be innovations in the religious, social, political, educational world that he attempted to change. For the first time, the Dalit movement of the Western India has been thoroughly analyzed. Gail Omvit has taken the upper Deccan, Maharashtra, Andhra, Karnataka, Marathi, Telugu, and Kannada speaking areas and as her field, and brought into play geographic, a prehistoric factor, as well as the history and sociological analysis. In my mind, it is the most creative Marxist since D.D. Koshambi. Omvit explained why the Phule Ambedkar movement has been omitted or marginalized in most histories of the modern India. Caste was seen as a subsumed in class by Marxist and leftist historians who dominate the field. The nationalist movement was idealized as inclusion of all India by nationalist historians who saw pre-independent history only in terms of political opposition to foreign power. She analyzed Ambedkarism with a keen sense of Ambedkar's own total grounding in Indian reality. Her title, A Dalit and a Democratic Revolution, indicate her understanding of the democratic vision of Dr. Ambedkar. Even as he struggled with varied economic and political ideologies, while there are many biologies of Dr. Ambedkar, none including my own unpublished 1969 PhD, have probed Ambedkar's writing as thoroughly or analyzed Ambedkar's political and economic choices and his responses as carefully or document his rejection of caste and Brahmanism and Nehruvian secularism. Her work has been